Hey, good afternoon to you, sports fans, and welcome to Girls 3A soccer action from Gary Wheeler Field at the Lithia Driveway Sports Park here in Medford, Oregon. St. Mary's Crusaders girls at home today, Special District 4, coming in with a league record of 4-6-1, hosting their crosstown rivals from Cascade Christian. They come in with a league record of 4-6-1. Teams are ranked 24th and 26th, respectively. St. Mary's 2 spots above Cascade Christian in the state OSAA rankings. All those records, all that information aside, it's just great to square off with your fellow 3A school and St. Mary's and Cascade Christian private schools. We are streaming partners at Table Rock Sports with both schools, so we're always excited when the schools get together and we get to showcase these great student athletes. And both teams that just put so much work and effort into all of that they do in the course of going to school, but of course in their varsity athletics, a whole nother level of commitment and excitement when you get a chance to have a day like today in the beautiful sunshine here at Wheeler Field. It's been a really remarkable fall season weather-wise for our outdoor sports. Nary a drop hardly in our games, and it's just great playing conditions and even a little cooler. It's actually been a little too hot in October for really the players' likings, but hey, we take that over the early cool and cruddy weather any day. Quick break coming your way. And when we come back, it's senior day here at St. Mary's. We're going to honor these young ladies and their families who are playing in their wind-down home game here of their soccer careers, and this has been an outstanding state-level program for many years at St. Mary's. Crusaders not as high in the rankings as they're sometimes used to, but a tradition that continues of excellence with girls soccer, and Senior Day is coming up next. Stay tuned for that. You're watching here on TableRockSports.net. We're really excited that you're doing so and that you've joined us today, and your action is coming up shortly after the Senior Day ceremonies here at St. Mary's.
What is education? Is it desks in a line? Is it reading from a textbook? Or should it be something more?
St. Mary's is a really special place, and it's hard to understand that unless you visit, unless you spend time here.
And the kids here are just wonderful.
It makes teaching easy because they want to learn and they're very respectful.
They care about each other, they know how to collaborate and work together, they know how to figure out complex problems.
They respond to enthusiasm and they develop their own enthusiasm, which is something that I feed off as a teacher.
We care for them as a whole, as an individual. It's not just about my subject. We care about all parts of that student.
One of the benefits of our project-based learning program in the middle school.
And welcome back to Live Action. We're going to interrupt that information from our friends at St. Mary's as our home game today, and we're going to welcome the senior members and their families onto the field for Senior Day ceremonies. Let's listen in with PA announcer Demi DeSoto in the booth next door to us, and he'll take us through this Senior Day recognition.
Favorite hobby outside of sports, she enjoys hanging out with her friends and going on fun adventures in her free time. Plans after high school, she's going to go and hopes to attend Grand Canyon University and major in public health to become a generational firefighter. Please welcome Miss Ashton and her parents. Up next, Caitlin Ballsinger and her parents who are coming with her, Mom Amy Ballsinger and Jeff Ballsinger, the dad. Her best St. Mary's moment, meeting the team for the first time at the start of the junior year. Her favorite hobby is drawing outside of sports, and plans after high school. She hopes to attend Savannah College of Art and Design to study architecture. There you go. All right. And for her. Coming up next, Catherine Mejia. Catherine coming out with her mom, Celine. Oh, she's going to be last. Oh, sorry. All right. All right, let's start off with Sadie Glazer coming up next. And she's coming with Jen and John Glazer. And the best St. Mary's moment for her is scoring her very first high school goal and arguing the gummy worms are the superior candy on the bus ride home from a game. Her favorite hobby outside of sports, making art and blinging my favorite shows and movies. Binging. I thought she blings a thing. And her plans after high school, she plans on attending a university to pursue her interests in English and visual arts, as well as continue playing soccer at the collegiate level. That is Sadie Glazer. Lucy Maxwell, coming out with Brian and Carly Maxwell. And her favorite sports memory is the bus rides and the friendships that have been built playing soccer on this team. Her favorite hobby outside of this is playing golf, and her plans after is going to Grand Canyon University studying business. Here we have Lucy Maxwell. And last but not least, Catherine Mejia, and coming with her mom Celine. And her best sports moment is randomly hearing Coach Martin and Casey yell, "Yes, Queen," during the game. And her hobbies are she likes watching movies, going on walks, traveling, and she says just honestly laying in bed. Her plans after high school, she's still undecided what colleges she wants to go to, but she hopes to major in international relations and affairs or history. So there you have the seniors all gathering for one of those group shots. Everybody get your cameras. You'll have a few seconds if you want to get a shot here.
And congratulations to the senior class this year and all their contributions to this program, their teammates and team. Folks, we're going to take a quick break in the stream. We'll be right back with more coverage, but you will see a little stop in the live streaming action. We've got to make a camera adjustment. Then we'll be right back with today's live action as the pregame show, brought to you by the Lithia Superstore title sponsors, continues here on TableRockSports.net after this. And welcome back again to Gary Wheeler Field here at Lithia Driveway Field Sports Park. It's one of the most amazing complexes on the West Coast and right here in Medford, Oregon. We're very proud of it. Produce a number of events from these great complex. Time out coming your way. Let's hear from our sponsors real quickly who make these outstanding high school live streams possible. Gosh, we're over 150 events just for September and October already, and it's all made possible, like this game is today, by these great folks, including the Rogue Valley Transportation District, an integral part of our local economy and transportation infrastructure, and we welcome them back to our TableRockSports.net broadcasts and are excited to have them back in their great messaging.
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RVTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
Welcome back, everyone. We're also excited for our new partners from Conger Morris Funeral Directors. And if you're a veteran and have served our country, they have some help in the services that you will need someday and will help your family as well.
An honorably discharged U.S. veteran? If so, did you know that you and your spouse could save approximately $5,000 by taking advantage of using a VA National Cemetery? You and your spouse get a grave or urn space, grave lining, opening and closing, headstone, and perpetual care, all free. Conger Morris can assist you with making all final arrangements and also help with other benefits that you and your spouse are entitled to as a veteran. Call Conger Morris or visit one of the offices.
And welcome back to Wheeler Field here. St. Mary's and Cascade Christian girls soccer action in the big stadium today. And we're glad to have you along. Taylor Franklin is our camera operator today. He's also my grandson, sitting here next to me. I'm your starting pitcher for today on the headsets. My son Joseph Brett is your normal host for St. Mary's events, and really proud of him, doing a great job with us, and he really enjoys his experience at St. Mary's. I can't say enough about how much he enjoys the parents and the coaches and Jamie Young, our athletic director, and Tammy Martinez, all their support and the athletic staff. We are just continuing to be just thrilled to be partners with St. Mary's and their live athletic streams. Also, shout out to Nate Maben over at Cascade Christian. I mentioned that we're streaming partners with them as well as Coach Maben. We call him in the summer when he handles that outstanding Medford Mustangs American Legion baseball program. Great to be partners with them at Cascade Christian and the Mustangs as well, because all I'm trying to do is just showcase these great teams and great league races that transpire each year, and we're glad that you're able to share that with us. As I mentioned earlier in the pregame, St. Mary's OSAA ranked number 24, 4-7-1 overall, 4-6-1 in league, 4-7-1 overall for Cascade Christian, ranked 26th, 4-6-1 in league overall. Jonathan Hillis is the head coach for the visiting challengers today, although they didn't have much of a road trip, to tell you the truth. They play some of their home games out here, and the head coach, Martin Nelson, for the St. Mary's Crusaders, doing a great job with that program as we get set today. One more break coming your way. Take a time out, and we will be back. So I will get us started today, and I'm excited to be here. Both of these schools that we know so well, and it's just a special day. You know, when North and South get together, it's the same thing when St. Mary's and Cascade Christian get together. These ladies have played against each other all through the youth leagues, with and against each other. They appreciate each other's talents. When you have kids and grandkids that are involved in athletics locally, you really get how important the friendships and some of those bonds are, and some of them extend across the team lines when you grow up in the same town. So great showcase today of girls soccer featuring these Medford ladies, and we're going to have the start of this action for you coming up after this timeout.
Do when you get into a car accident and want to know your rights? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
New phone? Yeah. With US Cellular, I got to pick any phone that I wanted for free. And I was already a customer. Any brand? With any size? Mm-hmm. I got exactly what I wanted. It was great to have so many different options.
New and current customers can get any phone from any brand free, only at US Cellular.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
And welcome back, everybody. Wheeler Field, the St. Mary's Home Crusaders standing on the right side of the 50-yard line as you look down upon the field today as our officials bring the ball out to get this match started. They're in their home dark blue uniforms with the white numerals and trim. Cascade Christian, the visitors, and they're visiting white with dark shorts. And, yeah, you don't have to pull out the thick socks, sleeves. You don't have to pull out the long pants this soccer season. We've been through some years where, you know, rain is just part of the game. We've really been blessed with the clear air that we've had this fall, and no intrusions in that respect. And then we just have we're coming to the end by the weather reports. By the end of this week and into the weekend, it's going to cool down and it's going to get back to normal. This incredible long Indian summer, October, is going to come to an end, but it's going to squeeze us out one more glorious day for soccer. And backup ball has been delivered to the back goal. Officials are just waiting to get into place, and we'll get this underway. Joe Brett in to start things out today. Joseph Brett will be along on the headsets. You'll hear a little different voice, about 31 years younger. I see. We got a little delay down to our left. We had officials' flags that needed to be delivered. And with good hustle, we've got the official coming in to bring those to his other compadre at the other end, and I think we're ready to go. The linesmen have their flags in hand. And high school soccer here on TableRockSports.net coming your way. Crusaders open and get a good run from the challengers off that opening ball.
And fans, just a reminder, too, this game is being streamed live on TableRockSports.net. You can watch it. It's on about a 20-second delay. So if you see an exciting play, you can have an instant replay. It's TableRockSports.net. Absolutely free the entire game.
Ooh, pass goes wide. Carmel Ashland looking to find Lucy Maxwell on the sideline there. A couple of the seniors that were honored before the start of the game today. Pass went wide. Crusaders get their first touch. Along the sideline there, L.A. Van Landingham with a brief touch, but then Crusaders back in possession, and they'll move it across to the far side now. And across the midfield for a moment. Good takeaway by the Challengers defense. Crusaders want to bring it all the way back to the goal and reset from there. Do so quickly. Outlet pass. That's a Cortez. I don't think she was ready for that rocket of an outlet pass from her goal. Kind of skipped past her, and the Crusaders lost possession, but have it back now and scooped up in goal. Caitlin Balsinger down there for the Crusaders, and the goal to our right.
All out of bounds. It'll be St. Mary's toss.
You can zoom in when they get to that far side. They kind of disappear down there. Alternating throw-ins over there. Crusaders come away with the possession in St. Mary's territory. Pass across is stolen away, though. Gabriella Cooper with the steal. Penetration by St. Mary's, turned away. Now picked up. Ashland again with good hustle to get the ball back in the. It's a good move on the left side by Maxwell. Still dribbling Maxwell, battling over there with Aubrey Hess, and Hess is able to turn that one away. Cortez's pass to the inside taken away. Taken back by good hustle from the Crusaders' Sadie Glazer. Glazer, oh, she was going to get that shot on goal right there, and it clanged off one of the Crusader defenders. Everybody's okay, but that one might leave a bruise tomorrow. Looks like Bella Williams was the defender that took the brunt of that. Scoreless here, just underway in the first half. Sorry for that. The time, I'm sorry, is being kept on the field, so we're just underway. We probably got underway around about 4:09, 4:10. Had a slight delay to get the opening tap going, but scoreless here. Not a shot on goal yet. A wall of defenders for St. Mary's waiting at that takeaway after Cascade Christian started to move up the field. No one there. Now a great centering pass. Good defense by the challengers. Push that one outside. And scoop it up on the sideline before it gets out of bounds. Finally, it did get it past the sideline, but good hustle on the far side. Maxwell defending for St. Mary's. Hess lost the inbound. Transfer with her teammate. Peek at a breakaway for Taylor Folan. Sophomore for the Crusaders, shot on goal, stopped straight up. First good opening of the game, turned away at goal. Josie Scaglione with the save for the Crusaders, and that was a bullet. Now a little breakaway. Good hustle to the far end. Bella Williams was trying to find an opening, maybe find the Crusaders defense napping a little bit after their first shot on goal. She almost got the Crusaders their first legitimate look. Maxwell dueling, this time Hess wins the battle and creates an opening, and now a pass across the defense. St. Mary's will be first to the ball. And a nice pass to initiate the transition the other way. Caught the teammate in stride there on that breakaway, Sadie Glazer, and a nice job just to really feed her that ball at full speed with a little tap pass.
A football 30-yard line.
And she was off and running to the 40, to the 50, and Crusaders said that's as far as it's going to go because the Challengers' defense really got there in time to prevent it from going further. But the breakaway open. Now the throw-in gets away from St. Mary's. Crusaders will reload with the throw-in from the far side. Today's game brought to you by our great sponsors from TableRockSports.net, including Avista Utilities. Shout out to Steve Vincent. local regional manager who is a supporter of so many great things in our community, including these sports broadcasts. Now the Crusaders headed towards the goal. Challengers turn it away, but only for a moment. Pushed back inside and now out, and a throw-in coming on the far side there. Vista Utilities, Bill's Glass. When you hear that crash, think Bill's Glass. I have a brand new, pretty new windshield in my Jeep Compass. Thanks to those folks at Bill's Glass down in McAndrews. Appreciate their good work. And Sherman's Thunderbird, where I shop all the time. It's nice to have sponsors, you know. You can go get some good goods and services from, and we've got them. And we thank all of those folks. Steve Olsrud carrying on a tradition with Sherb's Thunderbird and Food for Less. That great Olsrud family. They are charter sponsors with Table Rock Sports dating back to 1995 in our radio broadcast. And we can't do it without the great, great folks who sponsor us. And stay tuned. The Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report is coming up. You know, it's time to start looking for registration dates for your favorite winter sports programs, classes, maybe winter day camps for the kids. Yeah, it's all there at playmedford.org. Check them out today, the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. Near and dear to my heart and all the great things my kids have enjoyed and families enjoyed through the years of their programs, and can't count the games we've gone to that just in our family, and it's such a great resource for us, all the things that the Medford Parks and Recreation Department does for us. Playmedford.org. The Winter Recreation Guide, not out yet, but there's some great information on those winter programs that's out in the Fall Guide that's available online there right now. Still scoreless. St. Mary's with one shot on goal, and it's kind of controlled the time of possession, and the majority of the play has been in the Crusaders' end of the field, and now they'll have another chance. Attacking from the outside there, Emma Meyer Jr. Taken away, though, but kicked into that blue wall of defense that the Crusaders have back there, and they'll take it all the way back to goal. Good chase. Balsinger came way out of the box, just past the box there, but came out and had a little pressure. Ellie Van Landingham was charging there, and not surprising. The Van Landinghams are an incredible athletic family here in the Rogue Valley. Bicycling enthusiasts would instantly know that name, and here there's two on the Cascade Christian soccer team, as Amelia is a freshman. Ellie is a senior. Good battle right there. Van Landingham and the Crusaders. Cortez. Cascade Christian is asserting themselves a little more to get some more quality possessions. Not interested in that notion is Glazer for St. Mary's, and she'll step in and take it away. Bump and get it back from Cooper. Pass back to Cooper in the middle. Bump ahead. Maxwell, little chance to get to that one. Defender was in front of her, and the ball was a little too far out in front. But great idea from Cooper there. She also, from that center position, could attack from that point, and probably thinking to herself, you know, I'm going to file that away. It remains scoreless here. First half of play. Joseph Brett is going to be along soon to take over the headsets. But that's not as important as to who has the ball. It's Ellie Van Landingham. For a moment, you know, nobody gets to keep the ball and play with it for very long in this first half for either team. There's a pass forward to Maxwell. It's a beauty. Coming up the left. Scoops. Bides her time. Centers. Looking for Cooper, taken away. Maxwell closed but couldn't get to it. And back we go. Crusaders will start back near their own goal. Quickly put it 20 yards forward. Couple touches for the Crusaders. Now a couple for the challengers, and we'll go the other way.
St. Mary's toss.
Boy, Van Landingham and Glazier are really having a good battle on this near sideline there. And a bomb from Balsinger. Turned away, but gave the Crusaders a look at an open ball quickly that was on the other side of the field. Scoreboard is not operating today, but I've got us about 12 minutes into this first half. Challenger's going to throw in from that far side. Deflected the other way, controlled. And out off the Crusaders' toe.
Cascade toss in.
Oh, takeaway and a breakaway for the Crusaders. And Landingham with nice defense. Maxwell on the left side. And the Crusaders go to work and ball out.
Cascade tossing.
Awesome. Cooper looking for an opening. Had a little one there. It was a tough shot, though. A couple of defenders in the way, and it goes wide right. I'm going to turn the headsets over to Joseph Brett, your regular St. Mary's Crusaders announcer. And wish you all a good day, and thanks for watching TableRockSports.net.
Shot on goal, no good.
Still all tied up at 0-0 here in the first. We're just about 20 minutes into the first half here at Gary Wheeler Field. Senior day for the Crusaders. Throw in there on the far sideline. Cascade's going to win that battle, but the Crusaders will take it right back. So we're, I guess, taking that 20-minute break today. We haven't done that for a while in these soccer games that we've been covering. Not since it was 100 degrees outside. But we're here at the 20-minute break, so we'll step away for just a minute and be right back with more Lady Crusaders soccer on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Back to the action here at Gary Wheeler Field after the short break at the 20-minute mark. Still all tied up at 0 apiece. Good job by the the Challengers defense to get back and recover there. Good opportunity for the Crusaders, just a little late sending across to the middle. A good boot there, and it's gonna find the back of the net. That one sent from about the 25-yard line, courtesy of Carmel Ashland. A strong kick gets over the Challengers goalkeeper's head, and St. Mary's strikes first, now leading 1-0 over the crosstown rivals, Cascade Christian. Back to the action after the goal from Carmel Ashland. Challengers controlling the ball. Identical records on the season for these two teams at 4-7-1 overall, 4-6-1 in league play. One of these teams going to inch just a little closer, getting back to 500 on the season. The Crusaders pushing again. Trying to get down inside the box. Challengers defense doing their job. They clear it away. But not for too long. A good move by Lucy Maxwell. It's going to go out of play and stay with St. Mary's on the far sideline for the throw-in. And again, staying with St. Mary's, inching closer though, down there to that corner kick area. If it does go out of play, substitutions incoming for both teams. Coming out for St. Mary's, 15, Gabriella Cooper coming in is Rain Baez. Throw in here for St. Mary's.
Go Cascade, get to it. Good movement.
A long kick. Goes off the body of a Challengers defender and then kicked out of play by St. Mary's. So it'll go back to Cascade Christian for the time being. Cascade Christian electing to kick it short.
Carry.
St. Mary's pushing again.
Bad idea.
They're just going to send it back to their goalkeeper, Caitlin Ballsiger.
Send it.
Ball, I think it's Ballsiger.
Behind you, 14, behind you. Go Cascade! Go Ellie! Good Ellie!
Caitlin Ballsiger with a great stop there for St. Mary's. Keeps the Challengers off the board. Still 1-0 St. Mary's. About 35 minutes or so into this matchup.
Where are you? Oh, center.
St. Mary's with a good chance there. Well defended.
Kick it.
They had numbers.
What a nice move. Come on, guys. Don't screw around with it.
That one kicked into the box. It was on goal, but scooped up by Josie Scaglione. Kicks it away and ends up down here in front of us about the 50-yard line. Last touch by Cascade Christian. The girls this year not having quite the season that they were hoping for, sitting at 4-6-1 in league play. On the other end, the boys having a terrific season. They are 8-1 on the year. They're a top-ranked team in the state. And we're going to have a corner kick coming up for Cascade Christian here. There'll be substitutions incoming for Cascade Christian and St. Mary's. Can't see the number of the player who just entered for Cascade. Coming back in for St. Mary's is Gabriella Cooper. That corner kick sails out of play, and possession will go back to St. Mary's. Angelica Arce, the player just coming in for Cascade moments ago. That one booted down by Ballseeger and taken by Carmel Ashland. She has it here at about midfield for the Crusaders. Last touch by Cascade Christian, so it'll stay with St. Mary's there on the far sideline. They'll have it for a throw-in. Scooped up by Scaglione. Gabriella Cooper breaking away for St. Mary's here, sends one just wide right. Had a good opportunity to extend that Crusaders lead to 2, but just off the mark for Gabriella Cooper. Little back and forth play here. This one, shot attempt from just outside that yellow box there, goes wide. It'll be a goal kick for Cascade Christian.
Just past the 35-minute mark.
St. Mary's will hold on to possession. Last touch by the Challengers. Cascade has not had the ball on the other side of the 50-yard line a whole lot since I have got here. St. Mary's doing a good job defensively against Cascade, applying the pressure and maintaining time of possession. Is that Evelyn? We're coming up on the 40-minute mark of half number one. We're about, I'd say, a minute and a half, maybe a play, a minute. That one's just going to get kicked out by the Challengers, and we'll have another St. Mary's corner kick coming up.
Corner kick, St. Mary's.
Good kick from the corner. Gave the Crusaders a chance to do something with it, but well defended. St. Mary's comes away with it again. That one went wide, but blocked by the Challengers defense, and they'll try to go the other way with it. Scooped up by Scaglione there, and she's going to kick it away for Cascade. A good kick by her. Sends it down just shy of the 50-yard line. Shot here, and it'll be scooped up by Scaglione.
Joseph Scaglione on the stop.
Cascade Christian pushing here, coming to the end of the first half, trying to tie things up. St. Mary's leading by 1.
What are you doing? Go Cascade.
Substitutions coming in, 3 on, 3 off for Cascade. Those numbers kind of hard to see. And DeBoer coming on.
And Angelica Orsi into the game.
Taylor Folan coming in. And Angelica Ars E coming back in for Cascade as well. I didn't think I missed any stoppages before I got here. Just the one goal would have been our only stoppage of time. We're at the 43-minute mark since first kick, according to the clocks. That one sent but wide left, and it'll go out of play. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forget about that little 20-minute break that they've been taking from time to time. So that added a couple of minutes. And time before we head to the break. We did that at the beginning of the season. We have not done that in the boys' games of late. And that'll do it for the first half of play here from Gary Wheeler Field at Lithian Driveway Park here in Medford, Oregon. And we head into the break. It's St. Mary's 1. It's Cascade Christian nothing. You're listening to Lady Crusaders Soccer here on TableRockSports.net.
When you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability, it's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
What is education? Is it desks and a line? Is it reading from a textbook? Or should it be something more?
St. Mary's is a really special place, and it's hard to understand that unless you visit, unless you spend time here.
And the kids here are just wonderful.
It makes teaching easy because they want to learn and they're very respectful.
They care about each other, they know how to collaborate and work together, they know how to figure out complex problems.
They respond to enthusiasm and they develop their own enthusiasm, which is something that I feed off as a teacher.
We care for them as a whole, as an individual. It's not just about my subject, we care about all parts of that student.
One of the benefits of our project-based learning program in the middle school is that students are able to take what they're learning and make something really creative and inventive and exciting, and they're also very invested in it because it's real to them.
The students really get involved and get to learn problem solving through a hands-on approach. Through our mod system, they can take an engineering class and see if it's for them, but then maybe realize that they want to do something a little more creative and then take some art classes and find out that architecture might be their thing.
This is education for the 21st century. Our programming is designed to teach people to think outside the box.
This year we have students from 11 different countries, plus all of our American students. So we're an international campus. Students learn from each other. Local students learn from students who come to go to school here. In the classrooms, they really add to what is happening, and that benefits the local students.
A great education is more than just what happens inside the classroom. It's what happens when students learn about competition, about teamwork, about how to win and how to lose. It's about learning how to become who they need to become. I think what's most important about this is that you know that kid sitting in front of you, you see them as an individual, and you understand that you can have an impact on their life and inspire them to find out something about themselves that they didn't know existed, and that they can leave this school and they can go off and do some great things with their lives, whatever that may be. I feel like we're doing something pretty special and spectacular at this place. It's so inspiring, not only for myself, these students, but for everybody who works here, for everybody who comes here. To be part of St. Mary's is something that is truly extraordinary.
We will welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day here on TableRockSports.net. It's 1-0 St. Mary's at the half. They're leading Cascade Christian. The lone goal off the foot of Carmel Ashland. She sent one from about the 25-yard line up over the head of Josie Scaglione, and that was it for scoring through the first half of play. The Crusaders maintaining time of possession heavily over Cascade Christian through the first 40 minutes. The challenger is going to have to figure out how they can push the ball downfield. I didn't see him really get into St. Mary's territory a whole lot there in the first half. See if they make some adjustments, and I think they just need to spread the field a little more and get the ball off the foot just a little bit faster to their teammates. They can start beating that Crusaders defense. Just a minute away from getting back to the action in second half play. We'll be right back though with St. Mary's Lady Soccer on TableRockSports.net.
To find information about paying for medical treatment after a car crash? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
I just got the best deal at US Cellular. Just $29 for one line.
For the first month only, right? That's how they get you.
For as long as I want. Why so skeptical?
I was told she'd weigh 30 pounds.
Get unlimited data for just $29 per line, even just one. Only at US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
Get one line for just $29 at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive U.S. Cellular authorized agent. Visit souscellular.com for details.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Welcome back. The Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net. Second half action set to get underway here just momentarily. It'll be the challengers who have possession to open things up. And we are underway.
Thank you. Send it.
Carmel Ashland sending one down, trying to find Cooper. Taken away by Cascade, but they're going to kick it out of play, and Cooper will throw it in from the near sideline here, right in front of us, just about midfield. Good kick by Caitlin Ballseeger, but goes all the way down to the other end. Josie Scaglione scoops it up and sends one off her foot all the way down to the other end, and it'll be St. Mary's ball as it went out of play on the far sideline. This one just kicked out of play. A goal kick for Cascade. Opportunity here for the Crusaders. Scaglione able to make the block though, keeps the score at 1-0. Shot here, wide left, off of the foot of.
Shot goes left, no good.
The foot of Autumn Murray.
Good challenge, Jared. Good, Emma. Nice pass, Emma. Middle, middle, middle.
That one sent ahead, trying to find Isabella Musillo, but out of play. And a good save there by Caitlin Ballseeger and stops another Cascade attack.
Thank you. Take it, carry, carry.
Crusaders now pushing the ball downfield. Possession will stay with the Crusaders. About 8 minutes into the second half here. And again, just out of play, so another throw in for St. Mary's. Carmel Ashland sending one deep. And Scaglione able to take a hit down there in the box and still come up with the save. Good job by her. That one will go out of play. Stays with Crusaders. 1-0 through about 50 minutes of play. 30 minutes left in this ball game.
This is Scaglione with another stop.
Ballsiger coming out trying to make the stop before Cascade could get there. They got her back in. Good opportunity here. Ashland with a good pass. The shot by Cooper is wide, but scooped up by Scaglione. Another Crusaders threat. Stopped by the challengers. It was a great pass from Carmel Ashland to Gabriella Cooper. Cooper, though, not able to finish. Cooper with it, gonna send one into the box. Nobody there for St. Mary's to help her out. Scooped up by Josie Scaglione, and she'll kick it away. Folks, make sure to visit the Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill on the banks of the Rogue River is included on your next trip to Grants Pass. First-class food and a brand new menu awaits you. The gem of the Thomason Hospitality Group, Tap Rock.
Angelica Arsen's the game, as well as Emma Coates.
Go Challenger! ref.
Ready, Emma?
Send it, send it. There you go. There you go.
At the 20-minute mark.
Move it, move it, move it.
Go, May!
Come on, May.
Upfield, upfield, upfield!
Too simple.
Come on, White, push the ball, let's go!
Go, girls, 20 minutes.
Go, Taylor! Go, Emma! Go, Emma!
Go, Challengers.
No way! Oh, man.
we're just about 21 minutes into the second half of play here. It's still 1-0 St. Mary's over Cascade. Carmel Ashland pushing the ball down now for the Crusaders. They're got a chance. Cleared out. Another opportunity. And it'll be cleared again by Cascade. So clock's up there for you guys. Could be off by just a little bit, but a good reference point for you as far as time left in this matchup. We're sitting about 17 and a half minutes to go. Folks, today's game is brought to you by Schlesinger DeVilleneuve and Attorneys with practices throughout Southern Oregon and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign promoting respectful and civil behavior at youth sporting events. Today's game also brought to you in part by Vista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365. Fueling your adventure to see 21 pilots in Portland. Download the Peak Rewards app to earn free fountain drinks and coffee. The challengers trying to push the ball. Doesn't go anywhere though. Scooped up by Caitlin Ballseeger, and she has a strong leg. She'll kick it away here. Gonna drop just shy of the 50-yard line, just shy of midfield. Goes out. It'll be last touched by St. Mary's. So Cascade's possession. Substitutions will come into the ball game for both teams. Bella Williams and Angelica RC are going to come out for Cascade. Coming in for them are Madison Winters and Autumn Murray. Coming in for St. Mary's, it'll be Fatima Estrada. Cooper with some room, sends one across the middle, cleared out though by Cascade. Possession will stay, though, with St. Mary's. Good to go.
Taylor? Good job, Taylor.
And Cooper goes down for St. Mary's. Just about 12 minutes or so to go in this matchup. Cooper will not have to go to the sideline, even though I believe the call is anytime there's a stoppage of the clock, she has to come out. But we will play on. Ballseeger going to kick that one across the 50. Out of play, and we'll have substitutions coming in. Coming in for Cascade will be, I believe that's Jordan Jones. It is. And in for St. Mary's is Isabella Musillo. Breakaway for the Challengers. Good chance to try and tie this ball game. Goes off of St. Mary's though, and it'll be a corner kick for, or excuse me, no corner kick. Looked like they kicked it directly off of a St. Mary's player and out of play, but so it'll be a goal kick for Ballseer.
Yeah.
At the 35-minute mark.
Just about 7.5 minutes left here between Cascade Christian and St. Mary's. Good work with the ball by Gabriella Cooper. So stoppage by the official.
Lucy Maxwell in for St. Mary's. Taylor Foley.
Lucy Maxwell coming in for St. Mary's and Taylor Folan coming in for Cascade Christian. Good hustle on the far sideline, but Fatima Estrada, but not able to keep it in. Crusaders will turn it over Back to Cascade. Cascade coming down to the final few minutes for them to try and at least tie this ball game up. Coming up on the 5-minute mark. Throwing for the Crusaders. Goal kick for Cascade here. They elect to go the short route as they have most of this matchup. Good heads up play by Caitlin Ballseeger to come out and make that grab. Emma Coates flying down the field there for Cascade with the soccer ball. Got it inside the box. Trying to find somebody, but Ballseeger able to scoop it up and shut down that Cascade attack.
Move to the wall. Carry in the middle, in the middle. Go right, go right. There you go. I didn't know why you carry outside.
And Ballseeger just sends that ball flying out of play and across the street. Someone's going to have a fun time trying to go track that one down. Stays with Cascade on the far sideline. They're able to get it in. Shot opportunity here, though, goes wide left. A big old kick for Ballseeger. Coming up on the final, just about a minute and a half. Our clock is not exact. We don't have a clock on the scoreboard this afternoon. The coaches both asking for no clock. I guess I was off by a minute and a half, but that'll do it for this one. The lone goal this afternoon comes off of the foot of Carmel Ashland, and St. Mary's will come away with the victory. You're listening to Crusaders Soccer on Table Rock Sports.net.
is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RVTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
Honorably discharged U.S. veteran? If so, did you know that you and your spouse could save approximately $5,000 by taking advantage of using a VA National Cemetery? You and your spouse get a grave or urn space, grave lining, opening and closing, headstone, and perpetual care, all free. Conger Morris can assist you with making all final arrangements and also help with other benefits that you and your spouse are entitled to as a veteran. Call Conger Morris or visit one of the offices.
What do you do when you get into a car accident and want to know your rights? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week here on TableRockSports.net. It was senior night here at Gary Wheeler Field for the Crusaders, and they come away with the victory by a final score of 1-0. The lone goal off of the foot of Carmel Ashland sent one from about the 25-yard line and just put a little height on it, and it got over the head of Scaglione, and that would do it. That's all the Crusaders would need this afternoon to win the matchup against the crosstown rivals Cascade Christian. Not a whole lot of action to talk about from this one. We would like to thank everybody for tuning in and watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank St. Mary's High School Athletic Director Jamie Young for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net and today's broadcast. Special thanks to Jonathan Hillis of Cascade Christian and Martin Nellis of St. Mary's. Our next Table Rock Sports production will be for the Crusaders. We got volleyball tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. We'll have the call here on TableRockSports.net. And then Friday night, the big ball game, it's going to be St. Mary's taking on Cascade Christian. And that will also be here on TableRockSports.net. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. St. Mary's wins by a final score of 1-0. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer for today's event was Joe Brett. With Taylor Franklin, I'm Joseph Brett saying thanks for watching and good night from Lithia and Driveway Fields here in Medford, Oregon.